Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly love reading for March 19th to the 25th of 2018. So, you have experienced some energy in astrology when it comes to your fourth house of home and family. A lot of good things could have been going on, a lot of changes could have been happening, maybe a move, issues with different disputes with your family or your love interest or romantic partner. And I feel with the sun being in Aries starting on the 21st, that does activate your fifth house of creativity, fun, social events, socializing, having a lot of good memories to kind of build up and reflect on. So these could be changes with children as well, and your romantic partner, the opportunities that you may have, the changes that you two could have to kind of indulge in some good fun and activities. So keep that in mind. A lot of good things could be going on with you. All right, so let's see. Energy for Sagittarius and love for March 19th to the 25th of 2018. Energy for Sagittarius and love for March 19th to 25th. All right. Just wanted to add some astrology in there this week. Alright. So the theme, the Ten of Cups. Alright, so this card wanted to pop out as I was shuffling the deck. Now, for everyone, this is not a love relationship if you are single, but this is a marriage. This is a happy home, a time where you are spending time with your family, friends, your romantic partner for some. So you may be reuniting with someone, or just really happy and blissful in a harmonious relationship for some. Now, you do have the Lovers, so you're in love with somebody. There is chemistry there. Maybe things are working out where that fourth house was activated. A lot of different tense issues could have came up, but there is pleasure, there is fun, there is a choice for some of you out there that you may be making with a Gemini or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer when it comes to love. You have the Star, so this is going well so far, right? So this is usually where there's healing, where you're optimistic about things going in the right way. Could be dealing with an Aquarius as well, but this is usually where dreams are coming true. You're inspired about something, you're having a good time, and you just feel like happiness has found you in some way. So we'll see. In the recent past, the Seven of Cups is here in reverse. Some of you have made a choice to maybe move on. You were thinking about a certain decision that you have made, but I feel here in the recent past that you may have been jumping to conclusions about things being over, assuming the worst, going through these tense issues to face insecurities and doubts that you may be having with your partner, and maybe now that you may be moving forward with this new beginning, Aries being the first sign, that energy is maybe bringing you out into a different perspective. And we have the Devil in reverse as you are breaking away from those fears, from those assumptions, from the energy where you were stuck in a toxic relationship, what did lead to temptation. And maybe now you're leaving that behind. Maybe some of you have made the decision to kind of leave those energies behind, and you are still working through that process. It's not completely over just yet, but you are getting out of something that has not been working out, and we'll see what that might be. It could be dealing with a Capricorn, all right, for some of you out there. And we do have the Five of Wands in reverse, and it is dealing with you avoiding getting into conflict or confrontation with those that you may be around, your family, your romantic partner, maybe even friendships. And I feel like this is kind of relaxing your mind and kind of doing other things energetically and not causing drama. Now, the Two of Wands is in reverse. This is your response. So your partner is not starting up trouble with you. I don't feel they're trying to. You are trying to make the best decisions and wisest decisions for you when it comes to maybe traveling, relocating, doing those things. But maybe some of you have a fear about moving forward, a fear about a certain decision, a fear about relocating and starting to refresh for some of you out there. So you could be still holding on to that particular marriage or relationship if you just feel kind of afraid. Some of you may be just going through things and just hoping things will get better. For some of you out there, that's an equation. Now, how others are seeing you though, or your romantic partner, they could see that you have issues with moving forward, that you do have some squabbles with them. Now, you're avoiding getting into confrontation, but there could still be some issues that may pop up that might surround you. It could be other people that kind of interfere with your relationship in some way. This could be you having a argument and bicker. You might be bickering with your partner. They could bring up some things, you could bring up some things, but I don't feel like the conflict, it might not be there, like, you know, fights and things like that, but it could almost lead to something like that. But for some, it's kind of holding back. Things are at a halt, and the reason why, maybe your partner is in financial debt. All right, they are maybe insecure about certain things, maybe having to put out a lot of money for certain things. Maybe it was a move, relocating, maybe court matters, legal matters, different things that they had to take care of, and maybe it was very stressful for them, so they could be kind of out and about doing different things to re-up on that. And that may have been the illusion that some of you were facing, where you were facing fearing the worst of a relationship. And the Three of Swords is in reverse, and this is the outcome. So healing for a lot of you. Yes, your heart has been broken maybe many different times, but now you're mending, you're healing, you're getting over something, getting over someone, or getting over a fear that you had, an assumption that you could have had. That's what it kind of seems to me. So let's clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yes, the Six of Wands is here. It seems to me that this was a card of fantasy, like you were assuming the worst, and it wasn't there. All right, it wasn't there. Let's see. Clarify the Devil in reverse for Sagittarius. Clarify the Devil in reverse for Sagittarius. And we do have the Four of Cups in reverse. For a lot of you out there, this is like you may have been holding yourself back from someone, and because you have been doing that, you may have missed an opportunity to be with someone else, or to get out of the arrangement that you were, because you may have been, or you may still be, afraid of leaving that particular person for whatever reason it may be. All right. Clarify the Chariot in reverse for how others might be seeing you. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. Two of Cups. It's like this is a soulmate calling you in, but it requires you to leave something in the past. It requires that other person to leave something in the past, but they can't do it just yet. Maybe they make excuses, say the car is not working, I don't have enough money to pay for my insurance, to pay for my car note or my mortgage, different things like that. It's going on. I have different loans to pay for. Something is up with that. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles for your partner if you're dealing with somebody. Sagittarius. Yes, the Knight of Swords. Your partner could be bringing up different topics about money concerns, or someone not being fair, not being just, not being honest in a relationship, being very selfish and self-serving, and you might not like that too much, or your partner doesn't like it too much. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that some of you are dealing with. So it does seem to me, for many of you out there, you may have assumed the worst in your situation, but it may not be that case. For many of you out there, there was an ending or any that you're going through, and in order for that to happen, you have to break away from what you've been feeling, maybe like you've been held hostage in a situation or relationship, so that you can experience something good. So messages for Sagittarius for March 18th to the 25th. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and I feel like that will definitely be an opportunity. It may not be the best of opportunity, best of exchanges, because we do have the Chariot in reverse, but the Knight of Swords is someone who is constantly maybe aggravating someone with constant messages or questions about what's going on, what you've been doing, why has this happened, what was the reason for it, those kind of things might be coming up. All right, so messages for Sagittarius for March 19th to the 25th of 2018, Sagittarius. And then we do have calling in your soulmate. I say, as your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Some of you might be with your soulmate, or one of them. We don't just have one, but sometimes when we are progressing in life, and if you are watching this particular video, it may be someone that you are moving towards as you clear out some older baggage. That's what I get a sense of. So those are your messages for the week. I do hope that they help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and make sure that if you would like a private or personal reading that you go to the website psychicloveheals.com, schedule something for you. Have a good one.